Hello and welcome. Let's take a look at this silver market. And what do I see? Pattern recognition. A few different interesting things. Tuesday session, the 25th day of April, down 1 2/3% in the United States. Less than that in Canada, a little over 1% approximately, 1 1/4, but down about 2.5% against the Eurozone. That tells you currencies moving a little volatile against each other, but it's odd to see that the US and the euro went opposite directions against the US dollar. But also, furthermore, you talk about opposite directions and things like that. How about a pattern of higher highs and lower lows? Because well, this high was definitely a higher high, and well that's most certainly lower than it was in here, and higher again, and lower again. It's an indecisive neutrality pattern, like the pattern of the lower highs and higher lows. This one is less common than this one. And I don't know how it's going to play out. I think probably range bound or sideways would be my best guess. But let's talk more about these key lows, because the latter half of 2016, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Well, the last two in the year came there. First one, well, much higher than this one, and not too far of a distance from this one. This was the most significant higher low, and well, this one, you could say it's higher. Not in my book. My book, this is a matching high, pierce above. Currently, this low is above this, further decline even down towards key fib, still well above it, because in the situation, if price action bottoms where it is, or the more likely pattern that it comes down towards this circled area, and then the moves work higher, you could be talking about cup and handle formation might be brewing, because you know on a break above here, well, that type of pattern coming from here is pretty darn strong setup if case scenario. And then the if case scenario works again down towards here. If this thing either doesn't find support or even finds support and comes back down later like this, either or, and you're seeing price action down towards here. Oh man, is this thing going to be going down harder to the 14, 13, 15 handles people would probably be thinking? And I think maybe, but I also be seeing what could potentially be a much longer term sideways market, maybe even into the summer and autumn periods as a possibility. It's done it a lot in this market before. And then even just the whole short term analysis, it looks most likely it's coming here. But you also know what's the next move below here? A big red candle down here, not a surprise, because it's happened so many times before in the past. So when I look at different spots for like buy orders and different things, this one down here, not a bad spot, I would think, to take a chance on a both bullish and bearish level, because if this thing's going up from here, well, obviously it's going up, but if it's not, it's probably going to go up here oftentimes before it does that type of situation. It's common, usually more times than not, but again, not always, because you never know what the club could do. They could decide, yeah, okay, let's say it's at 1736. Yeah, let's bring it down to like low 16s, high 15s. I don't know. I don't know how they talk, or if they actually even plan things like that, because like situations in here, was there any type of plans in the past? I don't know. Do I even really care for that matter? Not really too much. If prices get lower, then that creates cheaper buying opportunities within the physical. If prices go higher, then that creates more expensive buying opportunities within the physical. Take care.